when your intro is playing, I'll hit your megaphone. And
Okay.
Vanquisher, I'm gonna get, if he hasn't already, Ron's gonna join the space if you could give him a crown. Obviously not right now, but at some point.
Other jobs for like
Thank you.
3D modeling.
So I'm just getting that blanket over my lap.
Toxin. It's a toxin. It's literally a toxin.
How much harder?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Other programs.
We're not. That's not
I'm
like.
just
Okay,
trying
we'll
to
start now.
hydrate and
How the hell do we press our skin?
Thank you, Vanquisher.
Isn't
We
there a way to
appreciate
press our
you.
skin
Yeah.
naturally?
Thanks, Vanquisher.
Naturally, like press
So I
it
went
with
out and Scout left.
Please take your seats. The Banter Late Show's about to
So
begin.
we'll have to talk after. But I just sent him a message so it's gonna use miscommunication. So maybe we can talk.
Stage is clear, lights and sound. I don't care, we're starting now. Ba-da-ba-da-da. It's the Banter Late Night Show tonight. Damn right. We're just getting started, so call it set and cue it. Every Sunday night, everything's gonna feel so freaking right. With a zip and a zap and a bop and a bow, it'll leave you smiling, feeling oh so alive. Ron B, king of achievements, strongest urethra in the world. He's coming on out, so jive and funky.
Give it up for the fantastic Ron B!
Man who possesses the strongest urethra in the world.
Woo! Hello, everyone. Wow, this is amazing. Let me just get up my notes here. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone's doing good? This is like the best audience I think we've ever had at the Late Show. I think it's amazing. I love it. Let's see everyone jump up and down. Let's go. Let's show some energy in here. Woo! That's awesome. Yeah, exactly. Harkin's got it. So, I guess if you don't know, this is my first time opening for the show. I got the message with the asked to open in the evening of Easter Sunday. Yeah, I was drunk. And, not the kind of drunk where I was falling over, but the very content and agreeable phase of drunk, it goes to show you the dangers of messaging while drunk and having Discord on your phone, really. And, I'm not saying that Discord Kitty knew or anything. Like, how could she? She didn't even she wasn't taking advantage of me. She was just doing her job. It was like a message in a group chat about opening acts and hosting and making sure everyone was booked for the show. But if this turns out badly, just want you to know that's all her hosting and making sure everyone was booked for the show. But anyway, just kidding. She works really hard in the background to give everyone a great show every week on top of all the other events that she hosts. Let's all give it up for Discord Kitty. Yay, Discord Kitty.
Noise. Woo.
Hosts.
What the?
So you might actually recognize me from 2 weeks ago when I co-hosted the show for the first time. This is the first time since the show that I've had a chance to actually talk about my experience publicly, so that's what I'm going to do.
Oh my god.
I had a great time. We had an amazing audience for that show too. Probably not as good as this one, but it was a great audience. If you didn't see that show, you can always watch it on the official YouTube channel at Banter Late Show, along with all other past live streams since the big 50th episode, including this one, which is being live streamed right now. Say hello to YouTube, everyone! Woo! YouTube. It was an all Canadian focus show last time. Sorry. But hopefully y'all learned something about Canada. Maybe more than you ever wanted to know, actually. I mean, the scab vendor certainly seemed to have his mind blown when he found out that not all Canadians say A. But I mean, some Americans say A too. If Canadians said, "How's it going, A?" a New Yorker would say, "Hey, how's it going?" It's almost the same. We just say it all. We just say it at the end instead of the beginning. Also, I work with folks in different states across the U.S., and they would say "huh" the same way we would use "a." So, like in seeking the confirmation of a statement that you would expect agreement on, right? An American might say, that was some really good cheesecake, huh? And where a Canadian would say, that's some really good cheesecake, eh? So Americans have their own word for A, and they probably use it just as often as we do. So, and I think we just blew Scab Bender's vine again, but it's all in good fun.
I use both.
Oh, you both. Oh, wow. There you go. I learned something new today, Zeffy.
Well, I mean, I'm closer to the border, I guess. Maybe that's why I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. So, although it wasn't the first Canadian-focused show, apparently it did have a few firsts on it. Static Threat created an amazing intro song for Kitty and I, which turned out to be the longest intro song ever on the Banter Late Show. I think it was just because he was trying to help pad out the show for us. We also had our first ever Zeckler in honor of Zeffy, who changed the prize forever to have the choice to either heckle or hype us during the show, even though it seemed like at sometimes he was mostly heckling us. Just kidding, Zeffy.
Well,
No, you were great. We loved you. No, it was amazing.
it wasn't too bad.
We needed help padding out the show. I needed help padding out the show. I mean, Kitty's a pro.
Now, I made it take too long for some reason. Like I made it.
No. You're good. You're perfect. You're helping me right now because I need this to take a little bit longer too.
Oh, shoot. Sounds good. Awesome. Anytime.
In fact, actually, I think we had 3 hecklers that show. Zeffy, of course, who won the heckler prize for that week, who also helped pad out the show for us. And halfway through the show, we had Henry. I don't know if anyone remembers Henry. At least that's what he told me his name was. You might remember the Sell in a Minute guy. You know, no, maybe not. You know, he made quite an appearance
No. Actually,
in unexpected place throughout the show, in the second part of the show, including in Zeffy's seat and behind the curtains. And I also suspect that Henry may have had some help from Vanquisher, actually. So I think he's maybe kind of the secret third heckler for that show as well.
yeah. Okay. I do remember some of this now.
I think it was also the first time both hosts were lightninged off the show, which was quite an amazing thing. And I also got to ride down the Darwin platform, although in retrospect, I'm not sure that was the wisest decision. Somehow it stopped the sparking toaster from appearing on the platform, which meant I was the Darwin Award. I'm not sure if it's flattery the replacement for a sparking toaster as an award for a Darwin winner, really, you know? So now I'm back doing an opening act for the first time, which I mentioned already, and hope it's going okay so far.
You're brilliant.
Thank you. And you make it so much easier with such a great audience as well, right? But you know, if it's not so great, I promise it's almost over. So hopefully you're not thinking, what a bunch of dad jokes. I mean, that's a phrase I always found a bit strange. I mean, like, what happens when you're not a dad, right? I'm not a dad, by the way, even though I'm old enough to be a dad. And it's not like things aren't fully functional, by the way, just in case you were wondering. I'm, perfectly capable of acquiring kids. I mean, acquiring, why did I say acquiring? It sounds like I'm hanging out at the local playground with some lollipops trying to lure kids into my van. Wow, that went really dark really fast. I'm glad you laughed at that, though, because that's not a joke that you want to be making without landing. Could you imagine? No. I'm perfectly capable of having kids, right? And when I say having, I mean fathering, right? Yes, I identify as a man and also happen to be born in a male body, but I do realize that there are men out there that weren't born that way and do have a uterus and therefore could become pregnant and have kids if they wanted to. And, gender identity is a spectrum with men on one side and women on the other. There are others in the middle that identify as both or neither. Not that I'm an expert on the topic or anything. And at this point, you may be wondering where the punchline is, but there is none. Not everything needs to be a joke. It just can be informative and educational. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe! Alright, that was a bit of a Gen X reference there for you. I'm actually on different spectrums outside of gender identity that are also part of the 2S QIA plus community. I'm actually identify as homoromantic asexual, if you didn't know, which is the first time I've ever saying that aloud in a public setting like this. What does that mean? I wish I had the time to explain to you, but that's all the time I have today. Are you ready for another great show? Well, let's get on with it then. Thank you very much. You've been amazing. Ron B out. Overwatch 2!
Time to put up with another show with Big J and Kitty.
Someone tell me what they good at.
Nobody knows.
Would they be planning on this chit chat?
Everything goes.
Cause it's seeming to me that Little John and Dizzy Kitty ain't really all that. Give it up for Big John and Discord Kitty.
Nobody knows. Everything goes.
Okay, how was that somehow
Okay.
very offensive but yet very funny all at the same time?
I know. Oh, God. Okay.
No one.
Thank you, guys. We're gonna get I almost said Big Ron. Oh my God, John. We're gonna get Ron back up here.
Yeah.
Big Ron. Static. Can you let him in, please? Or
Yeah,
Trail race
let
over
Big
and try
Ron
to
in.
get you. Let Big Ron in.
All right, cool.
So, did you
Am I
orchestrate that with
megaphone?
Vanquisher? You are. Did you orchestrate that with Vanquisher to like nuke
I
you?
orchestrated
when you
with
said
a secret third accomplice.
Oh, a secret third accomplice. I see.
Yeah,
I see.
a secret accomplice.
Okay.
I think Vanquisher had enough on his plate. I didn't want to bother him, so I
Yeah,
didn't.
he always does. Okay,
Yeah,
people
so I
say
didn't-
that I
I
have a
didn't
lot on
want
my
him to-
plate. That man is like the guy in fucking, what was it, 7? Yeah, with all the fucking plates of food all over. That's me. He's got so many plates. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, what the fuck did anyone? I saw a Gooch
I was
man
like,
fly
you just
by,
see
but he's
Gooch,
over there, so
a
I'm
monkey
very
just
confused.
boom,
A
came
flying
at
monkey.
me at Mach 3.
Yeah, there was some taint in my face. I don't know. But Ron, as you know, when we have people on, we want to talk to them for a few minutes after, unless they have something pressing going on and they have to run away, just to tell us what they're up to, what they've got going on, if anything's new. So, what have you got for us, sir?
Yeah. Well, definitely. I think with the departure of the LGBTQ plus and friends meetup from Banter, there's been a noticeable gap in the event calendar for the allies and members of the 2S LGBTQIA plus community in Banter. And I'd like to take this opportunity from all of us to thank Chris for all his hard work and dedication for hosting that event in Banter over the years, and to wish him all well and
Yes.
successes in his onward journey. So let's give it up for Chris.
Yes, we appreciate it.
Yeah,
gone
a team
from
has
good,
actually
it's
been
gone from Banter.
It's gone for good, yeah, unfortunately.
Oh,
But
hello, Kitty.
don't despair, right? A team of us have been working in the background to bring you a brand new Banter exclusive event that keeps the spirit of this amazing alliance of people alive and well in Banter. Static Threat was the first to realize the potential for this new event, how we could honor the legacy that Chris helped create in Banter and take it to a new and exciting directions to serve the community. Together with Discord Kitty, they got together to make this new event become a reality, because with all the other events she's already hosting, Kitty still didn't have enough on her plate, apparently. Of course, every team needs a heavyweight champion. In our case, that's Vanquisher, who single-handedly built an entire new space to host this event. Right? It's called 12th Street Beach, and as of this morning, I believe it is now featured in Banter. There is an area on the beach under the large pride flag with a fire pit, wooden benches, and canopy where we'll all be meeting regularly. It's a huge space, great for easing your spider ropes in. If you haven't checked it already, be sure to drop by. And lastly, they're pretty faced. They're pretty face. And when they couldn't find one, they asked me. Because for some reason, Static and Kitty thought it would be a good idea to have me help host the event.
Hell yes.
So Yeah, so the new event's called Pride on Our Side Fireside Chat, which is a Banter's 2S LGBTQIA plus All Voices Alliance. We're slotting ourselves right in where the LGBTQ plus and Friends Banter meetup used to be, right between Gaming at Comco and Lyric Bird Live every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, starting this Wednesday, April 30th. In addition, in the spirit of inclusivity, we're announcing a second time slot to accommodate our UK and European friends in the platform on Sundays at 6 p.m. British time, 7 p.m. Central European time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, starting a week today on Sunday, May 4th. And you should see both of these in the event calendar shortly after the show tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. And the first of each Time Zones event will begin with the usual introductions and start the discussion with our Alliance members to help shape and define what we want to see from these events going forward. Hope to see you all there at which event works best for your time zone.
Absolutely.
Nice.
I
Thank you.
wanted to say that I really appreciate you being willing to do this. Ron, it means a lot to me. I know you made a joke of it, but you were literally the first person I thought of in that, because as I said to you, when I asked you, I thought that that it was important to have somebody involved that was actually a representative. I have, for those of you who don't know, I do have a trans son, but I am not, I don't identify under it other than being the parent of a trans child. So I wanted somebody that was an actual representation, because I feel like it's, I don't know how to, I just don't feel like it's right just to have, me running it or whatever. And Ron's always there every single week, without fail. He shows up, he's there, he participates, and I like Ron. So I was like, Ron, let's do this shit. And Ron's
thank you.
like, okay, I'll do the shit. And while he was talking, I put the first event that'll happen on Wednesday in. I will add the UK one afterwards, but you can now go and look at the event calendar, scroll down to Wednesday, 10 p.m., 30th of April, subscribe to the event, and we will be there. And like Ron said, the first one's going to be a chat. We're going to see what people want to get from the event. We have discussed amongst ourselves that, making it a little more meaningful and, supportive of people when they're going through stuff, depending on the climate around the world, in different countries, things that are happening, if people need support, if they just want to be heard, that kind of thing. So we really want your feedback. We want it to be something that resonates, something that helps people, and just a safe space overall where people can go and feel like there is no judgment, and they are just there with people who identify, or people who are allies, who are supporters, and who will step up and speak out when things are going wrong with the world, with people around them. And honestly, just, sometimes people need to be called on their shit. And I'll just stop soapboxing now. Was there anything else you wanted to add, Ron?
No, that's it. I hope to see everyone there. Thank you very much for having me. Thanks for the great reception of the opening act, and thanks to everybody. Hope to see you soon at the event.
I appreciate
Have a good show,
Thank
guys.
you.
And gals.
Thanks, Ron.
Hey,
Give it up for Ron, everybody.
before we get started, can everybody take a quick moment for me real quick and just look at Ghost Droid and how absolutely terrifying
his glowing red eyes.
he looks.
It's like Dr.
All I
Who.
see is your eyes.
Don't blink.
Yeah.
Don't blink.
It's just complete darkness and red eyes.
And also, before we get into it, from the back room, the droid rooms.
Right.
We're gonna have Arkin come up and speak about an event, but before we do that, Can we get the barrier dropped? We do a quick picture with everybody at the beginning, and then we'll get Arkin up here to tell you all about his event.
Is this so I can't just show up at the end and get in the picture?
We started doing a picture at the beginning for all the people who can't stay for the full 2 hours. That's
make sure I'm not in the same outfit though.
It doesn't matter, Zeffy. I don't think you were wearing that last time. You had weed stuff, or it was 420. Remember, you were wearing weed stuff.
Oh yeah.
You're good.
Hey, Zeffy.
Like
Yeah.
my drip.
I've been in the same outfit for
I wear
8
this.
months.
Fresh. I wear the same-
Me too. I'm always in the same outfit.
Where should I stand, by the way?
Yeah, same here.
Right here?
Wherever you
This
want,
time
I'm in the
Zeffy.
same outfit, guys.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, I think I may need to maybe time to do some laundry.
Exactly.
John, you're
outfit.
technically naked. I don't think you're wearing an outfit.
They're wearing the same.
You're technically naked.
That can't be the
I got
person.
glasses on.
Gooch and Babu got up. Babu
Ah, good call, kid.
and Babu's facing the wrong way.
Bavu?
I've always known Bob.
Turner.
think
Oh,
Babu
he
may
might have
be
disconnected.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. That's all good.
Well, he came up. He's just not moving at all.
He got pushed.
Okay.
Maybe we'll just take a picture of his bum.
Babu
That's okay.
looks pretty
Yeah,
much the same
it's
from
fine.
behind.
I was
Yeah.
just saying he's a ball. Yeah, Babu
He's a
looks the
ball.
same from the front from the back.
When everything else fails, take a picture of the bum. Of a bum.
Zeffy, don't start
Words to
mooning the
live
camera.
by.
A bum. Nobody's bums. Okay.
Can somebody on YouTube clip that for me, please?
I gotta watch what I say. I heard myself talking before the show even started last time. I was like, oh no.
Who's throwing up poo emojis? You're covering up Ghost Droid.
Who the heck?
Hey, Scab.
Pooing on me.
Hey, I'm not streaming this today.
Yeah,
I'm,
pooing on
I'm
Ghost
actually
Droid.
behind you.
Yeah, for some reason on,
Okay, you guys
on
are good
my
now.
microphone makes me.
Yay, thank you.
Okay.
That's
So
debatable.
Vanquisher,
Okay.
one time, I'm waiting for
Arkin,
Vanquisher
Arkin,
not to say
Arkin.
anything
No, why you
and have
get
him
back up
see
here?
how long we'll stand up
I don't
here.
have
You know.
there.
Oh.
Okay. The
Just
floor is
15 minutes
yours,
of a
sir.
stream
Once
is us
once
just-
everybody gets back to their
Floor
seats.
is lava.
That was awesome, man. Good job. Good job.
I think Lost. I think Lost his
Disconnected.
headset.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Okay. All you are can step up.
So nervous up there, so you did-
Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. So some of you guys have seen that I host an event called the VR Creator Club, or VRCC for short, and I take VR developers or people who are doing something interesting in VR, and I have them speak. And my next one is a very interesting one that I'd like as many people who are interested in the topic as possible to attend. Specifically, the topic is strategically building strategically building audiences and communities in XR, and I, show by jumping how many people like XR communities. I don't know if any of you do. Yeah, so a couple. So there were more people jumping. So the speaker is actually the person who was my professor at the University of Oregon. She is the director of the Immersive Media Communications program at the University of Oregon, and she will be talking about that. I have been taught by her directly, and she has roots going all the way back to Second Life, building communities in that, and talking about kind of like really in depth how to communicate and talk to each other. And I think she's been a part of a couple documentaries. So anyone who's interested in that, I highly recommend you show up. It's Thursday at noon Pacific Standard Time. It's on the listing, so the more people that show up, the better. And I'm really excited to see what she has to say and see how many people show up. So thank you very much. I don't know if you want to have any questions or follow-ups.
Yeah, is there
There's AR
okay, hang on.
and XR. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Okay. No. I was just
Just had to make
getting the megaphone on. So Zeffy and then Duchess.
Nice.
Go ahead, Zeffy.
I was gonna say the XR is just basically a blend of augmented reality, mixed reality, and virtual reality together, right? Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. It's an umbrella term
sweet.
for all of it.
Okay.
But like I
Together,
said,
like,
she
mixed.
was in Second
all
Life, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that goes way
Interesting.
back.
It's confusing. I just wanted to know exactly if that's what's a good example of an XR new platform or development that's happening right now.
Well, it's really hard to say because XR is just an umbrella term for anything that's like AR, VR, or mixed or MR, mixed reality. So this is an XR.
Mhm.
Like what we're doing today is XR.
Oh, that's
but
what it is. Oh, I got confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
All good.
Thank you, Zeffy. Go ahead, Irish.
Well, I have to say thank you to Zeffy because he actually has the question. I immediately Googled it, and so I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, virtual reality, I know is VR, so we're in VR right now. And then there's mixed reality, which I'm assuming is like when you buy the headset for the first time and you have a bunch of things you have to shoot. The game, like it's half real life and half.
Yeah.
So
and then
mixed reality.
F an idea what AR means.
So AR is, imagine you have like a heads-up display, like you're playing a video game, and everything that, if you saw everything that was like in a first-person shooter, but in real life, that would be like augmented reality. And then mixed reality is like the Apple Vision Pro, or like on your app or on your headset, whenever you have a menu and you can kind of place it in real-time space and like interact with it. It's mixed reality because you're dealing with reality and then like a virtual reality on top of that.
Oh, okay. So, AR, augmented reality. You basically, I'm actually living in a video game, but like I'm inside my avatar. So it's like I'm at one with my avatar, right?
No, it's like imagine like if you were wearing
I'm
like
so
glasses. No, you're not. This I went to college. I mean, I studied this. So that's I'm supposed to know all this. So imagine if you have glasses and you're running a 1 mile like just sprint, and it shows you the time in like the top right corner. So you're seeing reality, but then you're also seeing an augmented display of what you're doing. So you can't interact with it, but it's still there and you're still doing it. So that's just kind of augmented reality.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that lesson.
Let's say there's like a track that you see that you're running on, and it also has the overlays, right? Kind of thing. And it says, oh, you have to run down this road and run down that road, and you have to keep going faster now. Oh, it's telling you to go faster. You know, you slow down, calm down, like, and then but there's all these overlays, and you're like, what? You're like literally on YouTube at the same time in the corner of your eye. Okay, I gotta breathe. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but
do you
go ahead.
have these available? Like, are they streamed or recorded? Or are they put somewhere on YouTube? For people like me who are stuck at work and literally can never attend one of these events.
I do. I stream it, and then I take that stream and I cut it down and I put that into a YouTube video, and I will start posting those more on the Banter general chat. But
Awesome.
you can also watch it live if you can't get into VR. So that works too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I suggest that you post both when you start your stream and then when you do your, like when you upload your edited condensed version, instead of general, like I'm not saying don't post in general, post it there too, but the thing is that's where more of the conversation happens. If you also post it in the channel, the vids and streams one, that's where Vanquisher posts when our live stream starts, it's going to stay there longer and people are going to go and, you know, something that they may miss in general if there's a bunch of conversation, if they pop over and look at new messages there, I mean, there's not going to be a lot of conversation. So your stuff is going to stay there until something else gets shared. So that might be a good, because I've missed any posts you've made about the videos myself. I didn't even, I asked the question because I didn't even know if you were doing it.
No, it's okay. I'm kind of like in a weird space where I'm a little bit shy with like going out and talking to people. Not once I start talking, I'm fine. But like getting out there and being like, hey, I'm doing a thing. I'm like, hey guys, I'm doing a thing. Oh, you didn't hear me? Cool. See you later. Which is not good for promoting my stuff. So that's why I'm here, so that I'm clearly telling everyone what's happening.
Awesome.
But
well, is there any other questions? John, did you have anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Cool.
Was there anything else you wanted to share?
Just remember Thursday, noon Pacific Standard Time, we're going to be talking about building communities in XR, including like advertising and looking at like actual data for doing it, and how to actually build something into a bigger thing. So I hope to see a lot of you there. That's it.
Absolutely. And like all the other events, if you open your event calendar, scroll through to Wednesday to Thursday. Sorry, this is this 1st of May is Thursday. Yes, so it's right there.
Yeah, Thursday.
It's on the right hand side via our Creator Club meetup. You can subscribe to that event. You'll get notifications, reminders when it happens. And if you are not already subscribed, but it sounds interesting and you want to be a part of that, show up for the event, or it emails you so you could be at least reminded of it. If you can't be there in person, you'll get an email. You'll be like, oh yeah, it's happening. And then you could go over to the live stream. And if you don't mind, drop a link in general to your YouTube channel. And that way anyone who's here tonight or happens to be watching on YouTube can take a peek and they can subscribe to your channel, that kind of thing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to also switch out of VR real quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Arkin, for sharing. I appreciate that. Give it up for Arkin. And if you're going to be around, definitely check out the event. Now, speaking of YouTube channels, etc., as always, our icons are on the back wall there. You can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram. It is at Banter Late Show. We also have links to PayPal and Ko-fi on there if you want to support us. I want to give shout outs to Irish Duchess, Lost X Fam, whose headset clearly died on him, and then also $5 Chips, who is not here tonight. But all of you have been sweet and gracious enough to donate. We do try to do some good things with that. We were able to help Vansky out with both what Irish had sent and what Lost Fam had sent recently. And $5 had just sent something. I'm trying to do a thing to help somebody out with that, but they are being a little bit of a pain in my butt by ignoring my request for their PayPal address. But we will get it. Don't you worry. So if you want, again, follow us Instagram. I try to post all the pictures we take here within a day or so of us taking them, because sometimes if I don't do that, it'll be like 3 weeks later, and then I'll dump like 50 pictures, and then Trey gets like 50 notifications on his phone, and then Trey likes all the pictures, so I get 50 notifications on my phone. So I'm trying to do it on a weekly basis, so you only get a handful. And like I said, YouTube and Instagram, it is at Banter Late Show. And we will let you know if we expand elsewhere into social media. We might eventually start doing like little shorts on TikTok from the content. I haven't had time to jump into that kind of thing. But if I do, we will let you know that. I've already secured the name on the account. We just don't have content yet. And I'm going to make a little announcement. We do have one extra gift card to give away this week. Last week, Dutch messaged me after the show saying he would like his gift card to be paid forward to this episode. Now, that being said, and I will say this at other shows as well, just to get the word out, when I pass that information along, I was told that they don't want to make a habit of this because it can end up being an untenable situation where, you're trying to chase 6 different people down for gift cards. So if a gift card, if you don't want a gift card on the show, please let us know on the show you would like to pay it forward, and we will randomly roll it at that show. Because if it is not used during the show, it's basically lost. And I want people to win prizes. So if you're going to be gracious and say, listen, I would like somebody else to have that, please do it during the show when we announce that you're a winner. Like if you win the trivia and you're the person, just let me know right away that you would like to pass it on. And then we will roll it to somebody so we can ensure that these prizes get to you lovely people that come out and see us every week. And with that, we are on the Community Spotlight. So the Community Spotlight this week is Constantine. Constantine is, I know the irony of me saying this, is a constant. He's always showing up at the events. He's always so positive, so helpful. He jumps in sometimes, plays games with us. He supports the events. He hangs out. He's a really nice guy. He's a positive impact on the community. My air conditioner just shut off and I realized I'm talking a lot louder than I thought I was with no more white noise. Anyway, Constantine, we appreciate your presence. We love you being a part of things here. Thank you for being such a great guy. It's always a pleasure to see you around, have you joining in with us and chilling with us. So thank you for making Banter a better place with your presence.
Oh, thank you kindly. I love everybody here.
Aw, we love you too, Constantine. Yeah. Thank you, dude. And with that, Big John, I think we've got some national days.
Yes, we do.
By the way, isn't that the coolest fucking poster? I love it.
Oh, yeah. Anyway. I'm going to say this. I'm going to get really distracted. ADHD kicked in. I saw Batman up there.
Jesus Christ. Hi, Fire Rat. Batman. Oh, my God. I never even noticed that.
And then I saw the race car over there, and I was like, ooh. Yeah, so I got really excited when I came in today.
Nice.
I was...
Panda. Pumped. These are all Panda.
Heck yeah. Okay, national days. First one on here, Gummy Bear Day. Who doesn't like gummy bears? Don't put them in ice cream, though. It's nasty. It's horrible. I actually had some gummy bears, but don't tell my doctor because she'd be mad. I'm diabetic. I got to keep the sugar down.
Do you see this? Do you see this?
See what?
This is a disapproving mom look.
Oh, I'm used to that. My own mom gives me that. I hear it in her voice when she talks to me. The next one is National Devil Dog Day. I had to look this up. I was really confused because I was like, devil dog? What's a devil dog? So, it's actually when you take two, there's two different things of it, which I was like, this is wild. One of them is if you take 2 slabs of devil's food cake and put cream filling in the middle, and you make a sweet, delicious treat. The other one is for the nickname that the Germans gave the U.S. Marines in World War I, the Devil Dogs, which I believe that because both my grandfathers were Marines. They were.
It's the dessert.
It's both.
There was a picture of the dessert.
It was a picture of the dessert, yes, but
yes.
they. Oh, I'm clicking people through the menu. I'm just about to start unfriending people.
I know.
But they do call Marines Devil Dogs, But yes, this is for the sweet, delicious treat.
But we want cake.
Right? Give the one diabetic person 2 immediate, just sugar. Boom. Next one on here is Pet Parents' Day. If you got a pet, go hug it. I would hug mine, but I actually just got a fish 3 days ago. His name is Fridge. And
I'm surprised his name isn't Zed.
I was going to name it D's. Right? So people would be like, "Oh, it's D's nuts." No, it's Z backwards.
Okay, but can you
But
tell
yes.
why did you choose to name it Fridge? Like the thought process. Share with the audience.
So okay, the funny thing is, I actually didn't name the fish. It's my sister's fish.
Oh,
So my
So
mom
it
and
was-
stepdad are moving, and my mom goes, "John, do you want this fish?" And I'm like, "Well, I am lonely, and give me something to like, something to care for, right?" And I think she thought it was more depressing than that, so she was like, "Sure, take this fish," but he like glows. It's really weird.
Mm.
It's like cosmic blue. It's really awesome. There's like lights in the tank
That's
that make
so
him
cool.
glow. It's so cool. I'll sit there and
I
watch him all
literally
day.
thought that you went out and got a fish, an aquarium, and stuff. I didn't realize that is how you.
Oh
came to
no, I
possession
will.
of said
So
fish.
he is very old. There is he's
Aw.
probably coming up on the end of his life. I have determined that I will buy more fish once this one passes, and I'm gonna name them. They're gonna all be car themed. So the names I've come up with so far are Skidmark,
Oh my god, that's an
Turbo,
underwear name.
and Octane. Right? See, that's a good one because I can go. That one's named Skidmark. Right? So the next national day on here
Oh
is
wait.
Prime Rib. Oh yeah,
That's.
yes.
I think it's one of Static's favorite days.
Ooh, this one is Static. We
Yeah.
oh, I've already determined me and Static will be good friends. Today is National Prime Rib Day.
Oh, prime rib.
The camera just went whipping by. Prime rib is awesome. I don't know if you haven't had it.
Are you
if
throwing
have,
cameras at us, Gooch? First
it
you're throwing
looks
your
like
gooch at us. Now there's
yeeted the
cameras
camera.
coming at us. You yeeted the camera. Gooch, this
He
is why
did.
we can't have nice things.
Right? The next one on here is National Tell a Story Day. Good thing you're here at the Banter Late Show. Yeah, tell a story. It's always great to whatever they are. And then National Babe Ruth Day. I had to look this up. I was really confused. I was like, I don't think Babe Ruth's number was 27. Apparently it's linked to the day he got cancer. And I was like, well, that
Ooh.
wouldn't want to be a day I would celebrate. But
No.
he was very amazing of a baseball player.
Yeah.
If you know baseball, then
Has a great
Babe
chocolate
Ruth.
bar named after him.
yeah, just don't melt it in the microwave and throw it down the lazy river.
In the
What?
freezer.
Are you no one's catching the Caddyshack reference?
Oh my god. I thought you were talking about
I was
something you
like,
did, and
what?
I'm
I was
what?
really about to just be like, no, I'm leaving. I'm done with this show.
Oh
Kitty
my
doesn't
God.
get the Caddyshack reference.
Sorry. Took me a minute. Okay. I hear we got some
Yeah.
crazy shit to talk about.
Oh
Top
yeah, we
10.
do.
Crazy shit.
Holy Sue.
Are we doing one after the next? Like me,
Well-
you kind of thing?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna move my
Okay.
tablet because I don't know where this screen's coming up from. And am
Oh
I
yeah,
stuck
yeah.
behind the
I don't
barricade?
know which.
I am stuck behind the barricade.
You have to come over this
Where
way.
is-
It's the over. No. It's the car. It's the car. Come this way. You'll be fine.
Oh, it's the car.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's the car.
barricade.
Yeah.
I'll just stand
What?
behind you then.
I'll fart.
Oh God. I'm sure people paid money for that.
Cake farts. Okay.
Right.
Yep. It is this one. Okay.
So you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can go first. It's your idea this
All
one.
right, cool. Yeah. This was inspired by a Reddit post. and-
Mm-mm.
I thought it was,
Man,
I don't know, I thought it was going to be good.
this would be trippy to watch on shrooms. Oh, not this. Okay, here we go.
But yes, here we go. People, these are the 10 craziest things I could find that have been sold on eBay or attempted to be sold on eBay. Some got taken down. All right.
Oh, they didn't all make
'Cause
sales. I was under the
they-
impression they
yeah,
were all
they-
purchased.
Some eBay was like, no, this cannot be
Who
sold.
even uses eBay anymore?
A
It's
lot
been
of
10
people,
years since I
apparently.
used eBay. I don't. Everybody's like, buy my item for $19.99 and I'm charging you
Right?
$47.80 shipping. Oh, go.
So here's the first one. In 2008, Ian Usher decided he had had enough of his life and made him that he had made for himself and decided to sell it on eBay. The package deal included all of his worldly possessions. He even attempted to sell his job. It sold for $300,000. He then set out to travel the world with his fresh new start, completed a 100-item bucket list. He did end up finding love and spending the remaining money on an island in the Caribbean.
Nice. And this is a cornflake. What made this cornflake special was its shape, which resembled the state of Illinois. If I said that wrong, I'm kidding. Shut up. The cornflake sold for $1,350, which is quite impressive given the cornflake's fragile and biodegradable nature. The buyer had planned to put it in a traveling museum, which presumably includes other foods in the shapes of states.
All right, this is a quote from eBay. Is your guinea pig tired of wandering around the house unarmed and vulnerable? Do they get picked on by other guinea pigs? Has your guinea pig ever wanted to go to a Ren fair but has nothing to wear? Fear not, a solution is here. All of the proceeds of this $1,150 sale went to the Metropolitan Guinea Pig Rescue. This is a strong contender for one of the most adorable, weirdest things sold on eBay. I didn't know there was a guinea pig rescue.
Bridgeville, California was sold on eBay in 2002 for $700,000. It was actually sold to a religious group called the Pentecostal Faith Challengers, who described it as a rural slum. They fixed the place up as well as they could, but eventually the Challengers vacated and the original owners retook possession of the town, putting it up for auction on eBay soon after. It was sold to an Orange County mortgage broker who then sold it for a profit. I didn't know that you could sell towns.
A grilled cheese sandwich. What makes this sandwich so special? So you might even say a miracle. Why? Because the toast marks on one side of the bread bore an uncanny resemblance to the Virgin Mary. This is among the most famous weirdest things sold on eBay. The seller stated that she had had the sandwich for 10 years, with no mold ever forming on the bread. It ended up selling for $28,000 to goldenpalace.com.
With intentions to take it on a world tour.
Yeah.
Who the heck would pay $1,025 for 2 slices of French toast? That'd be NSYNC fan Kathy Summers. The bread in question was left behind on March 9th by Justin Timberlake when he finished a breakfast interview at a studio in New York. Its DJ put the toast on eBay, where Summers won a heated bidding war. Meanwhile, the chef wants to know why Timberlake neglected the morning confection. He didn't like them?
Proving that anything Star Trek related will make money, regardless of how gross it is, William Shatner's kidney stone was once sold on eBay for $25,000. The stone was purchased again by goldenpalace.com, which has made the winning bid on more than a few of eBay's strangest items. Shatner donated the proceeds to Habitat for Humanity.
That's a great cause to donate it to.
Really weird sale, but cool.
Only in Texas. This barbecue pit, sold in 2015, is made out of a converted oil tanker. It is 76 feet long and is composed of 7 smokestacks. It also has a walk-in cooler, beer taps, 24 doors, and a firebox with a heat-controlling tube. It ended up selling for $350,000 to someone who likely has an army of hungry carnivores to feed. But it went to that, 25
I'll say it's
million
not that actual
economy?
truck, but, yeah. So in 2003, this Mars rock was auctioned on eBay. The meteor fell to Earth in the 60s, landing in Nigeria. Since then, it has changed hands a number of times and was displayed in a Nigerian museum. It was sold for $450,000 to someone who probably believed it would give them superpowers or something. For being entirely from a different planet, this item earns its place among the weirdest things sold on eBay.
The censored eBay seller explains in the description that he worked for IBM in Santa Monica in the 80s and that the package was sent to him after he transferred to the New York IBM office. He received the package from storage in 2008 and wrote to Ted Kaczynski in prison to confirm that, yes, he was a target of the Unabomber. Seller is not morally or legally responsible after the package leaves my possession. Quote from Twitter, buying the unopened Unabomber package and opening it on camera to see what I get, like it's a vintage Magic the Gathering booster pack.
Yeah.
You guys should have done a segment on what's the weirdest things we bought on eBay.
Right? I saw that was the one
Okay.
that inspired it, the unopened mail, and I sent it to Kitty, and I was like, "Listen, weirdest things
Let's
sold
do
on
this.
eBay."
And speaking of weird things, we're going to go into the Darwin Award next.
The race cars are.
Hey.
Okay, there we go.
I was gonna write down on this today, but then I thought,
Jump
I was
on,
like, you know what,
Fire
Ron
Rat.
did that, and he broke it. I would
broke it.
definitely break this.
He did jump on.
10 points.
Yeah.
10 points to Gryffindor.
No, to Fire Rat. Don't take his points away.
Yeah,
There we
I just threw him in a
Okay.
random house. There he goes.
So this is another one that was sent in by the child of somebody who has tried to eliminate themselves from the gene pool unsuccessfully, of course. We're going to eventually run out of these honorable mentions, and I may have to do actual Darwin Awards, but so fathers frequently provide do as I say, not as I do examples for their offspring. And this is one of those examples. So the writer's father is normally a sensible man. But years ago, he nearly removed himself from the gene pool. So the poster's father and mother went and bought an old farmhouse. And they spent several years cleaning it up, just turning it into a home, getting things cleaned up, because with the sale, there was a lot of extra stuff like laying around, cluttered, sheds and stuff with just random farming stuff in it, equipment, all sorts of stuff. One of those was actually a dilapidated chicken house. It had long since been done housing chickens, and it ended up becoming just another storage shed. So it was full of all of these odds and ends, chemicals that were used on the chicken farm, old machinery. And the poster's dad was prepping a garden spot. I'm just trying to make a nice garden. So they're cutting down dried pea vines and then piling them up to just in a burn pile to burn them. Now, he ended up having no gas to sprinkle on the stuff and start the fire. So in rummaging around in the chicken house, he found a bottle of benzene. I hope I said that right. So he took the benzene and he dumped it on all the dry vines. Didn't have a lighter, didn't have matches. So he then proceeded to go into the home, grabbed a matchbook, came out with the matches. And as he's approaching the pile, he struck the match. Now, he's not at the pile. He's just approaching the pile. Now, because it's benzene, the fumes actually ignited at that distance, and the whole pile exploded into flames. The explosion actually shook the windows of the house and knocked the father backwards, just sent him flying backwards, burned the exposed hair right off of his body, sent him flying, landing on his ass. Luckily, it only burned the hair. He didn't end up with 3rd degree or 2nd degree or any kind of burns like that. Could have been a Darwin Award, but instead, it was a near miss. So, don't pour random chemicals on things that you want to burn, because it may end badly. And that's that. That was just a short one. That's the thing. I'm having to do the short ones now. I hate it when I
really
lose
glad
my
I don't have
pointers.
kids.
I have no pointers. Why? There we go.
Cause you'd have 42 stories of me.
Okay. Static.
The local man lights arrow on fire, tries taking down tree.
Well, what do you know?
Okay.
It's time
Double
for
Oh, there we go.
Trivia giveaway. Trivia giveaway. Trivia giveaway.
So, the way this works is if you want to answer, you jump. I need to be able to see you, so make sure you guys, Scab are you on this? Scab is off the list. Okay, Scab, if you're interested in answering the trivia question, just move a little like closer to Zeffy a bit, just so I can see everyone, because I don't want to miss somebody jumping. Perfect. So basically, Static is going to answer the question, or ask the question, not answer the question. We are going to keep our mouths shut and not shout answers out. If you know the answer to the question and you're not on the list I'm about to read, jump. The first person I see jumping is going to be called out. I cannot wait for that hand raising feature because I feel like that will make this whole thing a lot easier.
The hand raising feature is already in the menu, by the way.
How do you do it? I'm not. Listen, we're not doing that tonight because I don't even know how to work it.
Okay. Well,
okay. I'm not. You teach me.
Yeah, it's
and we'll
already
do it next
activated.
week.
So you just have to go to settings and then the space, and then you see the raise hand button, and the first person who hits it will be the first.
I'm raising my hand.
But
right
yeah,
now,
we don't
so
have to use that tonight.
Put your hand down. Okay, that is good to know. So how? Okay, so.
Oh.
Oh no!
You're running the show now, Big John.
It's been fun. Thanks for coming out. No.
Somebody play Big John's intro.
Right? Oh gosh. I don't know. Okay, I'll read off the names since she's not here right now. So the last 4 weeks of winners, we have Goron, Vansky, IT Trey, Lost X Fam, $5 Chip, Chatty, and Rutherford. As Kitty's probably going to stay, and she probably has already, but I may not have been paying attention. Remember, if you're not on the list, wait for someone else to answer it. If no one knows
I
it,
must have hit the private instance. Yes. I think I hit the private instance thing. Okay, here we go. So anyway, yes. Oh, fuck, my tablet's gone.
Welcome to the Late Show, folks.
Did you read the names? Is that what you were doing,
Yes.
John? Okay.
Yep.
Give me one moment. I'll be back. So yeah, we'll do that raise hand stuff next week because I was trying to play with it and then I think I hit private instance and we're just going to move on at this point. So
yeah, we'll learn how to use
jump,
it first. Yeah.
if you know, yes, I will learn how to use it. Thank you, Vanquisher, for letting me know it's already in. I thought it was like a coming thing, so that was my bad. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not going to knock anything over. Move myself. There we go.
Yeah.
Static. Go ahead. I'm good. I'm
Alrighty.
sorry.
Yeah, I just got over being sick as a dog there, folks, so you can listen to the smooth sound of my voice while I read this. Where in Banter does energy fill the air and every step feels electric?
Any guesses? Where in Banter does energy fill the air and everything feels electric?
Every step feels electric.
Every step feels electric, sorry. What's your hint, Static? You got
Standing
them on
still
this
in
one.
this space is almost impossible. Any takers? Any guesses?
Oh man, this is a good one.
Yeah, it's a hard one. This is a good one. Decent.
So where in Banter does energy fill the air and every step feels electric? And then standing still in this space is almost impossible.
I mean, Club Atlas, but like no, but it's not that. I know it's not that. No, I know it's not.
Yeah, jump. Make sure you jump if you.
Oh,
I disconnected there. Now I'm megaphone again. Make sure you jump if you want to say an answer.
Okay, sure.
ooh, we got him with this one.
Okay,
wait,
Ron.
gotta jump.
Yeah, I'll just
Go
throw
ahead,
a guess
sir.
out there. I don't know if I don't think it's right, but the banter slides.
No, it is not.
It doesn't hurt to guess.
Nope.
Exactly.
Do you have another hint?
Made up.
Yeah, it's a bit of a party space with flashing lights.
That's what I.
Oh, I
Okay,
see
Arkin. Yeah, Arkin jumped first. Go ahead, Arkin.
Is it the Just Dance space?
It is.
Hey!
Congrats, Arkin.
Very nice.
$25 Metastore gift card.
You guys pay for my subscription fee.
Oh, yeah! Congratulations! Banter late show. Felicitations! Virtuoso! Adulations coming your way because you merit all the applause today!
So Arkin is the first winner of a $25 Metastore gift card tonight. Congratulations. We will be doing one more trivia question later on, and we're also going to randomly roll the one that Dutch passed on to somebody in the space at some point. I have not done it yet, but we will be doing that as well. And I think you wanted to... Yeah, top 10 crashes. I think we're going to have to get off the stage again. Ooh, I'm stuck.
Yeah,
oh my God,
we
I'm
are.
stuck in my tablet. Okay,
You know
good,
what?
I'm out of my tablet.
I'm grabbing this. Gonna touch myself.
What events hosted that space?
Oh no!
What event is hosted that space?
Did I touch myself? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is the screen freeze for any? Oh no, it's not frozen.
Yeah. And with Bob.
I was like, Kitty, trust me, you're gonna want to be out here for this.
I am. I'm trying to get the... trying to touch
This
myself.
is the top 10.
That sounds wrong.
We'll call fuck ups in racing. All right. These are all happening at Pikes Peak, which is super dangerous if anyone's ever watched that race. So this is a 1,400 horsepower. This is a SEMA built race truck, and this dude just let GPS put him in the in the weeds. When you got all that power to go, but not all that power to go, whoa, you kind of just end up in a barricade. Yeah, it's real great.
That was
right?
GPS, you said?
Yeah, he GPS just put him right in the. No, he's supposed to take a turn. He had a bunch of power to go fast, but not a bunch of power to go whoa.
Oh.
So this, we'll count this to a failed attempt at time travel.
Oh no.
Right? Yeah. This is at the beginning. You're at the bottom of the mountain, and you're trying to race as quick as you can all the way to the top. And yeah, you're gonna see why this is dangerous. Right there.
Oh.
Yeah. So keep in mind, there's no walls. There are just people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they give a car crashes. You know, you hit somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So this next one
black instead of white next time.
Yeah, I should. So this next one is in the Devil's Playground, is what they have nicknamed this corner, and it is probably one of the most famous crashes in all of Pikes Peak.
Oh my God!
Oh, just wait, it gets worse because there are multiple camera angles.
Oh no!
Yeah. Crazy thing, driver walked away just fine.
Wow.
And you're seeing this, you're like, okay, you're like, oh yeah, that's. Unlike normal cars, there is a roll cage. You are belted in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when you see that, you're. Yeah.
Oh, that is so bad. I can't believe he walked away.
So that's the Devil's Playground, and that's not the only time that's happened there. Yeah, which is really great, right? So then, controller's gonna keep going to sleep here. I guess rip my editing skills. Jeez.
You already had that up there.
Right? I guess I need to rip my editing skills. Man. Wow. Well, we'll just fill in time here. Okay.
Is Anonymous hacking in?
I think we're getting a message from our favorite banter person.
Static?
Oh, great. Okay, yeah, thanks. I'm single. Yeah, everybody knows it. Is it Zaf?
It is. It looks like Zaf.
Huh. He's not here though. That's really weird.
Oh, he's actually at a conference.
It looks like he's at a conference.
Is he dead?
What it looks like.
Bonjour, loser. Guess who hacked into your show again? That's right. It's me,
great.
Bald Kitty, the sword swinging storm from the north. And I have a monopoly on tonight's chaos.
Okay, not again. Ball Kitty, can we...
Oh no!
Is it Zaf?
Oh yeah, you mean this guy?
Well, this is kidnapping. You can't just take him. Like,
oh, I can and I did. If you ever want to hear Zaf whisper into a mic again, where you're gonna give me my own segment. Prime time, none of this filler before the outro garbage.
okay, and what are we gonna call it? Oh, Canada weaponized Bald Kitty's blades and bad takes?
No, smart guy. It's called the Calm Down. I'll review world events and sometimes just throw snowballs at anime fans. Speaking of which, John, how's your anime collection? Still hiding under your bed?
Okay, it's not hiding. It's safely stored for research.
Research. Tell that to the Sailor Moon body pillow I saw on eBay under your name.
All right, that was a gift from Zed, I think. I hope.
You got 30 seconds to accept my terms before Zaf becomes a full-time Canadian citizen. And trust me, he thinks poutine is a type of shampoo.
All right, fine. If you want a segment, you can get one. You know, we'll premiere it next time I host. But let Zaf go before...
I get a real segment, prime time, not squished between some other stuff.
Yeah, a real segment. We'll give you a real segment and everything. Just let him go. I think he has the code to the snack room. Well, her mic went out. That's great.
Fine. Here, take your precious sound guy.
All right, well, folks, you know, I guess apparently we're going to have Bald Kitty on The Late Show next time I host.
Bald Kitty's on The Late Show this time that you host.
Yeah, and the next time. I'm really scared of what she's putting on right now.
I even brought the fun sword, but no. Don't hit the crew. Don't threaten international relations. Stop duct taping the interns. This place is so boring.
Okay, what the hell is that thing? That's not a sword. That's a side quest from Final Fantasy.
It's called the Polar Penetrator, and it's fueled by rage and maple syrup.
Okay, no, we're done. We're done. Cut to commercial before she unsheathes that thing.
You're all the cowards.
Why is it jiggling?
Let me be me.
Well, there you go, folks.
Well, kids, you know what day it is? It's time for blackmail. Move it. Psycho Bald Kitty has come. The whole penetrating one. What do you do when you get chased around by a cue ball head? Well, you don't make a sound, just cool it. Maybe she'll leave you alone. Bald Kitty does not know mercy. Just calm down right before the Hitachi one goes right up in your hole. Cool it. Psycho Bald Kitty is about to play hide the pole. You get a serving of the kitty bone.
That was aggressive. Well, it looks like Zaf let into her demands, I guess, and made Bald Kitty a theme song. And we'll see what happens next time I host with what other weird shenanigans.
Oh my god.
She okay, thanks, Kitty, again for forever single. You're the best. She's so mean. Are you coming to? Am I getting bubbled? Ha! That's what I get.
Woo, shit!
Ah, you bubbled yourself.
Well, folks, the rest of the show will be from here.
Right? I don't know what are we supposed to do for the rest of the show.
We have to.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. We were
I was about to say,
freed.
welcome to the Bubble Late Show.
Oh no.
Right? Welcome to the bubble, the late show in the bubble. Oh no,
Okay.
I've been hit by the.
I know.
Dang
I
it.
had to take the back door. Okay.
I'm gonna go the long way around.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are.
Okay. Now I need to get my tablet back.
I will say for anybody who
I was
may
expecting
or
a
may
lot
not
worse.
know-
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, just wait.
What's that? Oh no.
So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, that's me as Bald Kitty. Apparently, some people don't, which I find hysterical. I was actually getting over a cold when we filmed that, so it was like really, really hard at points to hold the voice. And I think there's like behind the scenes of me just constantly screaming into the microphone in a high pitched voice, saying beautifully placed A's like 14 times. And then I roll right into it. I don't know why that's the word, but that just is. But yeah, so we'll see what other shenanigans Bald Kitty wants to get up to in the coming weeks, I guess. Hey, you okayed it. I got messages. Zaf okayed it. He was cool with it. All right. But, it worked out great because he's not here right now.
No. Oops. I
Thanks,
changed it
Zaf,
again.
whenever you see this, for letting us. Thanks for the song. Thanks for letting me
And,
hit your avatar with a Hitachi.
It's that time.
This is my favorite
You
time.
got something to sell? It is your favorite time.
do.
Oh, let's skip to the next one first. I forgot.
Oh,
about
skip to the next one first. Okay, he's not quite ready for us. That is fine. Ha ha, blue balls. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna do the one after the next one, because if he's not ready for that, he's not ready for the next one. Okay. So
True.
I just wanted to talk about some events. I did make a post in the Discord regarding some event changes that are happening. As we heard already, we do have the new 2S LGBTQIA plus event. For those of you who are kind of like, what is that alphabet soup thing? It is like Canada's inclusive. Is it an acronym? Is that the word I want?
Yeah.
Acronym. Okay. For everything, it includes, the 2S is two spirited. It's an indigenous community thing. It just basically has a lot more of an umbrella for people who identify, rather than just being like the LGBTQ. If you wanted to know more about that, you can Google that and it'll tell you all, like, everything that's covered under it. And there's also a great post about the evolution of the pride flag, the one that we have up on the 12th Street beach. And Ron and I were talking earlier. We haven't gotten this to Vanquisher yet, so this is the first time he's hearing about it too. But in those of you who are in Canada or who have maybe visited Canada and seen some stuff, you know that at kind of like historic landmarks or places where something happened, they have these plaques, and they're all kind of like, they've got the same, the same font, the same look to them. There's a consistency with them, and it will, it'll just have a blurb explaining, what it is, what happened there, or if it was relating to a person, that kind of stuff. They'll just tell the short little story. And we thought it would be a great idea at the new space to have that for, it was the evolution of the flag. Is that what we had agreed on?
Yeah, that's what we talked about, potentially.
The flag, yeah. So we thought like a little, yeah. So we were thinking like of a little plaque like that at the base of it, just so people can know and learn more about that.
That's so nice.
So-
because Ontario's license plate says yours to discover on it.
Yep.
Underneath Ontario, it says yours to discover.
Yep.
So yeah, it's awesome.
It sure does. So we have talked about that event. what I wanted to bring up for some other new events, and not only new, but just some changes as well. So Hide and Spook was generally, and there, that is a face that I have not seen in a while. Hello,
I was going to
Iraxer.
say.
Nice to see you around. Yeah.
What's up?
Hiding behind the Lego, or behind the camera now, I guess. Anyway, so Monday night used to be Monday night used to be Hide and Spook from 7 to 9 Eastern, 4 to 6 Pacific. That is sliding over to Tuesday night. We noticed that there was a big gap of nothing going on until 10 at night on Tuesdays. So I talked to a couple other event runners. So Razor has slid that over to 7 to 9 on Tuesday nights. And then at 9 o'clock, Dutch Jones is going to be doing a game night. So if you look at the event menu and scroll over to Tuesday, you'll see Hide and Spook there. If you're interested and you haven't registered interest yet, by all means, subscribe to that event. It's a lot of fun. And then you'll see at 9 o'clock, game time with Dutch Jones. If you're interested in doing some games with Dutch, definitely sign up for that one. And then we've got anybody there, True Crime, the game night, and Night at Canna Banter, which were all there before. But we were just fleshing out a Tuesday evening. And for right now, the event is up as a placeholder. It should be running this Monday, but Panda Chef, Scab Vendor, and myself are going to do a podcast. When we were up here last week, the three of us, and we were talking about Weed for 420, and it kind of transitioned into a talk about shrooms and that kind of stuff and our experiences. Static happened to comment to me that when we were up here and we were all talking, that he felt like he was listening to a really interesting podcast. So we I went to the guys with that, and everyone was on board. So we are going to do a podcast. Now, this is going to be one where we're going to do it in a more, it is a banter event, but we're going to do it in a more traditional sense, whereas we'll be discussing this stuff. We will do, part of it will be what we decided to call taking calls, kind of like they do on some of the other ones. And when we take calls, that will be the point where we will take feedback from the audience. But during the actual podcast thing, we'll be discussing stuff. And when we open it up to other people, that's when people will chime in. It's going to be a little bit of a different format than some of the other events where people are welcome to just, spit whatever out. So it's going to be a little more traditional than that, but it's still going to be fun. We're going to, hopefully get some interesting topics and stuff. We have one already planned for this week, but we are absolutely open to feedback and suggestions from people on topics that they'd like to hear us talk about, share about, that kind of thing. Potential for us to have guests as well. Like if there's a topic you're interested in and you are really somebody who can speak on that topic, we would love to have you up with us and be part of the discussion, depending on the topic, that kind of thing. If you have any questions, comments, or anything regarding it, feel free to inbox me. If you already have a suggestion in mind, absolutely drop me a message. We are very open for that. And that, again, will be Monday. It's at 8 Eastern, so 5 Pacific. We're going to run about an hour. We figure, at the most, we'd be like an hour and a half. But this is like our first kind of trial run of it to see how things go. And then backing up a little earlier on Monday, we will be, for those of you who are not stuck at work, I have tomorrow off, yay, I'm going to be running Free Guy at 1 p.m. in the Comco Theater. And then you've got your Mingle and Chill, and then Yoonji has started doing her concerts again. So she'll be doing a concert at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. She's got a lovely voice. She is very talented with instruments. So if you've got nothing going on, I highly recommend you drop in and listen to her. And then we've got the game night at 11. If there's nothing going on after the podcast and before the game night, there's the potential to start that earlier if people want something to do. And then, of course, we go into gaming live on the weed end. Now, some of you know that Dutch has started another event. Dutch and Panda do their Movie Bros. That is every Saturday night at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. But along with the game night that Dutch is going to do, he started a portal hopping event. And that is just like going around and seeing different spaces, even ones that aren't featured. So things that are hidden that people know about, that people are working on, that kind of thing. Sorry, I'm just trying to find it. There it is. Portals Unknown. So April 30th is the next one. It is at 8 p.m. Sadly, I am working, so I will not be able to be there, but I highly suggest you check it out. And it's basically they go around to all sorts of places that people may not know about that exist within Banter that aren't featured, that are, some of them works in progress, some of them people just playing with the AI world builder. I know Asaloke has done several projects that he hasn't had featured, but he's done them in the AI world builder, and some of them are phenomenal. Like if you haven't seen his Neverending Story world, you're missing out. If you see Asaloke around, you tell him you need to see his Neverending Story world.
Agreed.
And yes, oh God, it is lovely. And then CC is doing Weed CC Weekly. That is every Saturday. That's at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, right before court. So they've got a nice Saturday night going on for you guys now. You go from that to court to the Movie Bros. Next Saturday, I might throw something random in after the Movie Bros because I usually am gaming with my friend. He is away for that weekend, so I might throw up an impromptu event. I haven't decided what yet, but keep an eye out for that. And every Sunday at 5, I do a musical watch party. So if there's any kind of musical movie that you'd like to see, we did The Greatest Showman today, one of my favorites. We did Rent last week. We've done Sweeney Todd. And Dan covered it for me when I had to work one Sunday, and he did Rocket Man. But if there's any you'd like to see, again, suggest. We are open to everything. Let us know, and we will make it happen. Now, is there anyone in the audience that is doing any events that would like to speak about them briefly before we move on? No. Okay, that is fine. Are we ready, Vanquisher? Oh, yes, we're ready.
Oh man, what's gonna show up in the box? What am I gonna
Nothing's
have to scream
gonna show
about
up
for
in the
a
box.
minute?
It'll show up in the air somewhere. Whoa, Jesus Christ, your blue balls, John. They're your blue balls.
Seriously, hold on. Let me got the tablet in.
What is under
The
them?
balls are in my tablet. Oh, stuck on the tablet. Is this?
What is this?
Looks like.
Oh, go.
You want some big old round blue balls? Well, guess what? I got them here. You too can have these big old round blue balls.
Why do you sound
they're
like Bob
big.
Kitty?
They're round. They're blue. Who doesn't? You know what? You could probably use these to peg some friggin' kid in the face with them. You got children that you want to get away from you? Just wham! Use it like a dodgeball. Hit them right in the face. Do something
said
crazy.
peg
Which
them
camera
in
am I
the
looking at?
face.
Am I looking at this camera? No. We're looking. I don't know what camera we're looking at, but keep kids away from you because no one wants those around. You're trying to find yourself a girlfriend. You could probably find her with these. Hey, you're looking right at the camera. You need to find yourself a lover. Get yourself some big old blue balls, and they probably like that. I don't know how women work. They scare me, but they tend to like different things. Oh, we've moved cameras. We're over here. We're over somewhere now. I don't know, but big old blue balls with this weird little pink thing under it. Because who knows? Maybe that's good. Maybe it's bad. We don't know, but you could probably use it for something. Thank you.
Thank you, Bald Kitty. Ladies, are you a giant? Are you taller and bigger than most people? Well, have I got something for you? These are Benoit balls for giants. Oh yes, just slide them in there and walk around all day. Nobody knows they're there. Only you know what's going on inside of your vajayjay. And yet you gotta have a big, deep, a big, deep, wide, gaping hoo-ha to fit these, or just be like 8 feet tall and maybe like 300 pounds, and then I feel like you could probably, I can ride on them, but there's no way they're going inside. Like that's just not gonna happen, right? Yeah. So anyway, ladies, if you would like Benoit balls as a decoration, conversation piece, if you will, in your apartment, ones that you cannot fit inside of you, you could use them for that too. So they're not just for 7 or 8 feet tall women, and they come with a lovely stand. Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold up, Vanquisher. Don't get rid of them. Get
God,
up here.
we
Get
on it.
No, right there, right in between them. Yes,
Okay.
that's where the selfie's gonna be.
No, I'm falling. Is this okay? Still?
Perfect. Right there. Yep, there we go. Awesome.
Oh God.
Oh man, I would say hell of a Kegel workout there if you could use those bad boys. Jeez.
We're gonna do some Google or Gooch next, people. We'll get that barrier dropped. Whenever the man, the myth, the legend is ready.
I don't know if anybody can tell, but this is like my favorite segment of all time.
Yes. Whoa! Holy Jesus Christ! I had a Gooch fly by me. I just had a Vanquisher fly by me. I think this place is haunted.
You're playing on a giant set of balls.
I thought my balls
barrier
were whipping by you.
Thank you.
Get barriers dropped.
It's not haunted. I don't know.
Okay, perfect. Favorite coffee. We're gonna play a game called Google or Gooch. So what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a big screen coming up. There's gonna be a picture of Google and a picture of Gooch. There's gonna be some prompts read, and then we have to decide if we think that was a Google answer or if we think somebody, Gooch, made it up. So if you think it's a Gooch answer, then you go to the side that Gooch's picture is on. If you think it's a Google answer, you go to the side that Google's picture is on. And you don't win anything, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I love that the blue balls are like thrusting through the screen.
Yeah.
Thrusting.
It'd also be a great selfie right there.
I feel like Gooch would like motorboat them. Where is he? Go motorboat them, Gooch.
Do you guys see the
Oh, Divine's
the
right in.
screen yet or no?
We see Google or Gooch on the screen, yes.
Yes, we've got our...
Okay, sounds good. Because for some reason, my head's
Screen
just
card.
reloaded, and then I don't see anything now.
That's okay.
Oh, no.
You're good.
I'm surprised we had to sell the race car over here or the...
It's
the
because
Lego.
I said your balls are blue.
Okay.
So
Right?
let's go.
So first ones. Is this Google or Gooch? Why do cats need the tender part of my fat roll? Why do cats need a tender part of my fat roll? Is that Google or Gooch?
Tender?
Yeah, like you know how cats need things with their paws.
Yeah, they making biscuits. I'm so glad I put that
making
one in the
biscuits.
list.
I like to cough a lot. Like, just cough hairballs up.
Okay. I think everybody who's willing to play is in position.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe there's. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if my screens are frozen or just people are frozen. Okay. Anyways.
Well, they're not for. Come on up, guys. If you want to play, get your butts up here. Static, Arkin, Constantine, come on up. Ghostroid. You can. Oh yeah, you can't play. You participated. I forgot. Okay, Gooch can't play either.
Knows the answers.
Okay. Yes, yes, he
Okay,
does.
So the other one is, why do cats knee on my stomach like it's dough?
They're both so close.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, banter brain cell.
Google.
All right.
If you think it's
Everyone
Google, go to the
got
other
it?
side.
Go on the side of the image. That you see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Google's on the Google side. Gooch is...
So my stomach like it's dough was Google, and my fat roll was Gooch.
Nice. Nice.
All right, second one.
We got it. We got it.
How deep is the Earth's core, and can I yell into it? Is that Gooch or is that Google?
Fuck.
That's.
I want to say that's it's a very Gooch thing to say or
Yeah,
ask.
I'm gonna stay with Gooch on that one.
Where do we get Google?
All right, and then the second one is, how deep is the bond between two bros? Is that Gooch?
I may have messed
Y'all
up.
fucked up. Y'all fucked
Yeah.
up.
You're my
bro,
Gooch. This one's
Y'all fucked up,
very
bro.
very close to my heart one. So yes.
Y'all fucked up, bro.
Irish is barking.
Whoopsie. That's what she's saying.
Wow, Irish is a really great voice actor.
The answer is
Her bird is
Earth's
barking.
core and can I yell into it was actually Google. And
Yeah.
the bond between two bros was Gooch.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
You guys lost. You guys
I was
lost,
like, oh,
suckers.
Right.
We lost that, right?
Yeah.
It's okay.
So next
it's all right,
one,
It's okay. It's all
can
right.
you cook an egg with a hair straightener and still eat it?
Yep.
Is that Google or Gooch?
Definitely Gooch. That's
Oh,
Gooch.
I'm really
That's
concerned. I
Gooch.
want to give it to Gooch that he
okay.
wouldn't think of that.
I mean, you can. You get it hot enough. Oh, damn,
gonna-
definitely.
Does he have
You're
hair?
gonna do it right.
I'm gonna be the lone soldier here and just I'm gonna
Irish is
say this
joining
is
you.
Google.
I'm
Irish is
definitely
and
Googling
Zephy's
that,
joining you.
that shit
Mm.
for sure. When you
All
don't
right,
have- when
and
you
then the
don't have-
second
when
one
you-
is,
when
can you cook an
Google.
egg
Yeah, it's like
with a
Google.
bald
If you don't-
guy, sunburned head?
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Clearly.
I didn't hear that question. I didn't hear the question.
So hair straightener versus
And bald guy's head.
bald guy's head.
You have to go over there anyways.
Sunburned
You
head.
already picked this side.
Yep.
You have to pick
okay,
the
never
other
mind.
side.
Oh,
I got a lot of
So, yeah,
questions
okay.
if this one becomes
Pretty
Gooch.
obvious.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bald guy's sunburned head was Gooch. Hair straightener and
Mhm.
still
Damn
eat
it.
it was
I knew I fucked
Google.
up.
All right,
Okay,
John.
next one.
Woo! Yeah.
What's the
Too bad
oldest
it's me
known
so far.
secret handshake?
Who's? What was the name again? Oh, sorry, my headphones are not on. My
What's
head's
the
properly
oldest
right.
known secret handshake?
What's the
Secret
oldest?
Is that
handshake.
Google or Gooch?
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot what prompt I gave them to warrant
This
this.
sounds like a Gooch answer.
Uh,
for sure. Oldest known handshake. Well, actually, it sounds like Google too, but like I could. See
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
All right.
It could be
I'm
like-
gonna go.
So
for your
next
E.
one.
I'll be over here for
It's what's the oldest known language, and can we still use it to complain?
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
Gooch, yeah.
I would like to
over here.
complain in Egyptian hieroglyphics, please.
Yes, please.
Oh, I know, right?
Cat, bird, river, water,
Can we use-
So
we
guess
use-
plant,
what?
water, plant.
Get mad.
The
Can we use
oldest
symbols to
known
get mad?
language to
Yeah.
complain was a Google thing, and secret
Damn!
handshake was Gooch.
It's my first one I got wrong.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Well,
Gooch, I think the answer you're looking for is the high sign from Little
Uh-huh.
Rascals. Is the oldest known handshake.
Interesting.
Hi.
Wow, no one got the
Spanky,
wow.
that one?
Interesting.
I don't know the internet like I used to know it.
So next one's why does bread race when is aroused?
Wait,
Why
what?
does
That can't
bread
be a
race
question.
when is aroused?
Oh, I remember this one now. Painful. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go over here.
Definitely Gooch. Definitely Gooch.
Oh, yo, actually,
All right,
that's
the
a-
other one is
I
why
haven't
does
heard
bread
that yet.
race when it's left alone,
Sup?
but when I'm not watching?
Wait, I'm not watching.
gotta go over
Shit,
there
you
now.
may have messed up.
When I'm not watching.
No.
When I'm raising. That's a Google. Yeah, that it sounds very like
Following me.
something you would want to ask anyway, right?
Yeah,
Anyway?
so people do search for that on Google. Why is
Okay.
bread raised when
Aw.
left alone, but when I'm not
Why
watching
is
was
bread
Google?
man the
And
wise
why is
breadman?
bread raised when it's aroused was Gooch?
I got it.
All right, next one.
I'm a breadman. Okay, that's a breadman.
What is the most poisonous thing on Earth, and why is it probably in my kitchen right now?
Wait, what is the most poisonous thing in my kitchen?
Yeah, what's the most
That's a
poisonous
good
things
one.
on
That's a
Earth,
good
and
one.
why is it probably in my kitchen right now?
Why?
Did people
is it
search for
though?
that on Google, or
have it?
was
Do I have
Gooch
it?
thinking about that?
I'm gonna definitely search that one up. I'm gonna search it up tonight. So yeah.
And then the
I'll
next
Google
one
it.
is, why is the most poisonous Lego brick to eat?
Oh, god damn it.
Well, we'd know if it was me versus Google, which I would be asking.
I know, right?
They're all the same. So I would go over here for huge.
I will tell you though, it's probably the green ones.
No. All of the All of
No, they
them.
make you horny.
Okay, I guess Gooch, you got your answer. You got your answer by Big John. So yeah,
What
the
happened? What happened?
poisonous thing
answer?
on
What was the
Earth
score?
in the kitchen is Google, and Lego bricks to eat was Gooch, and he got his
Keep your
answer.
kids away from the green Lego, Gooch.
I knew it. I'm good.
And the next one is,
I didn't realize.
how many Lego bricks
Calm down.
can my body digest?
Jesus
Like
Christ,
Gooch or
John.
Google?
How many?
I know the answer.
Well, actually, that definitely is a Google question because
What?
Say be like, how many? You know.
You're gonna have the one guy who loves Legos and race cars give Static and Gooch 10 prompts, and you don't think one of them is gonna be about Legos?
All right, and then the next one is, how many Lego bricks can fit in a small child's mouth before panic sets in?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, darn it.
One? Fucking hell.
Is Gooch trying to fit Legos in child's mouth, or he's trying to fit them in his body to digest?
Okay, fine. Okay.
Are you eating
That's both.
the Lego, Gooch?
So
Panic sets in. Okay.
the one eating the Legos was
Panic sets in.
Gooch. The one trying to stuff Lego into kid's mouth was Google.
Oh my
Google.
god.
Wow.
It was opposite. Really?
Corporate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I
people
spread you
things
away.
that people try to search on Google.
I spread you
All
away.
right.
Sorry.
So the next
I'd hate
one
for the
is,
government to read
what's
my
the
Google
world's
searches.
worst haircut? And is it the one I had in middle school?
That's a
Is that
Google.
Gooch or Google?
Picture went away,
Nah,
but I remember where
it feels
it
like
was.
I was at Vanquish, the picture went away.
It's fine.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
it's
I'll
fine.
start
We know where
again.
we're going.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we're
Share your snacks.
Okay. And then the next one is, what is the world's heaviest baby weight? Is that Google or Gooch?
I think we
Well,
fucked
we
up.
have to pick this
Google.
one.
I think I
we
messed up.
fucked up too. Maybe.
It's possible,
Oh, no, I
but you
gotta
never
go
know.
potty.
So world's heaviest baby weight was Gooch, and the worst haircut was middle school was people search on Google.
Yeah, go Irish, go Irish,
All
go
right.
Irish, go.
Next one.
Bring it,
Can you
Gooch.
survive by only eating Variolis and Oreos?
I'm staying right here.
yeah.
Can you only survive
Oh
by
my
eating
God.
only Variolis and Oreos?
Gooch, what are you feeding your children?
Unfortunately, it's not devil dogs.
And the next one is, can you survive by eating only fruits?
Hopefully not
Or
green
will you
Legos.
become a walking sugar rush?
Oh, a sugar rush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you survive by only eating fruit, or you will become a walking sugar rush? So that was Google, and Ravioli and Oreos
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
Gooch feeding his family, I guess. He's trying to see
I mean,
how
hey,
long he'll
Gooch, it's
survive.
all right. No one wants to admit they've ate 9 cans of ravioli, but it happens.
All right, this is the last one. Why do we get brain
Last one.
freeze when we think we can outsmart the code, but the code always wins? Why do we get brain freeze
that's a
when we
good
think
one.
we can outsmart the code, but the code always wins?
Bed freeze? He said bed freeze.
Brain
Brain
freeze.
freeze.
Brain freeze.
Free.
Like drinking slushies really fast.
Oh. Oh, hold on.
All right, so the next one is, why do we get brain freeze when drinking milk from the jug?
Pour in a glass, you heathens.
What?
Neither have I.
Never experienced that.
No.
Doesn't
Either
seem
Google
cold
is a
enough.
bunch of
How cold will it
heathens
keep their
or
fridge?
Gooch Monkey.
My
is
milk comes in
either-
a bag.
All right, so the drinking milk from the jug was Gooch, and
Yeah.
outsmart the code, and the code always wins was Google.
Nice.
Thank you everyone for playing. That was everything.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
Awesome.
Did he get us
So
anything
leave
after
the
sentence?
no, leave the screen up, Vanquisher. You can put it back up.
No, okay. Well, let me
Yeah.
take the balls away first.
Okay, take my balls
All right,
away. Thank you. I
Bye.
enjoyed playing with them, Vanquisher.
It's nice knowing you.
Kiss them, John. Kiss the balls. Kiss the balls before they go. Oh,
Oh, damn. Took them right away.
it's okay. They're
Jeez.
behind you. You can still kiss them.
Oh, right here. There we go. Thanks.
There you go.
See you later.
So, Vanquisher, am I to understand that if you're not seeing the video screen right now, does that mean the video won't be in the YouTube?
No. It's my headset that's
Your
screwed
headset.
up
Okay,
right
perfect.
now, so
Okay, no, because
yeah.
I was just gonna put it up as its own clip if that was the case, but we're good. Okay, so yes, John, this
okay,
upcoming segment is all you.
Oh, yeah. So, I guess we'll intro it first and then have
Mhm.
Vanquisher play the video so
Yep.
people
Okay.
understand this a little more.
Oh, that's
So, Vanquisher has been making a lot of those. He'll take the pictures from Inside Banter and run them through AI and make them realistic or whatever, or add some crazy theme to it. I had the idea one day and I was like, hey, can I make action figures out of the people inside Banter? So, here's just a collection, I guess, and we'll run through why I added the things I added to people and maybe the funny things that I prompted AI to do. Yeah, I did make AI mad. I had to get 3 different accounts because it kept telling me to slow down. You're requesting too many images. One of them I can't request anymore until tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. I was like, well, I'll just use a new email. But yeah.
All right, ready?
My
Yep.
camera- Yeah, we're ready.
I got several accounts.
Let me know if you see it, because I don't.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Okay.
He's got the Banter action figures. You got to start with the one and only Discord Kitty. As you can see, this is the limited edition Chaos Mode. She's got a flaming sword and a cat, game controller, and mad. And then you got to get, Vanquisher. You got to have him in there. VR headset, computer. I don't know what the 7 phrases are of Vanquisher, but apparently there's 7 of them. But I did get the puffy jacket. One and only Gooch Monkey. I don't know why you have 3 cameras. You do have a motorcycle because of your Discord picture, I think it is. Yeah. So I was like, heck yeah. Motorcycle, bunch of cameras, Gooch Monkey. It explains itself. Zeph. Microphone, song ideas. Boom. Banter Late Show. It was great. That was probably one of the easiest ones to make. That it was there. Fire rat. I was really concerned when the mouse was right there. I was like, ooh.
Coming
But
in
no,
his
it was
garage.
cool. It gave it fire. I did tell it to put like code in the background of the box.
Oh my god.
Captain Dan. I said give it a staff as an item. I don't know why I'm getting like the disappointed father look, but
And it
It
looks like a
did, you
jester
know.
hat, not like his devil hat. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, Ghost Droid.
Ghost
with
Droid.
chips, with chips.
bag of chips. I do love that he's in a like a powered like dance kind of
A ballet
ballerina
pose, yeah.
and
His
a phone in
phone in
hand.
his hand, his headset. That's so yes.
Oh yeah, waffle man. You can't. You ain't no waffle brain. You know, I gave him a box of waffles. Gotta have a fork and knife with a box of waffles, and because the man likes to sing, so he's got a microphone. And then me. Yeah, it gave me a pirate hat. I still don't know why.
It's the
But I got my joke
glasses
book.
on your head.
Yeah, my humor never gets old because it was never good to begin with. Certified bonehead, right? Yeah, Static. I do love that it gave both you and Static the same black cat. The hoodie, it actually did really
yeah,
well.
it did. I just turned and looked at it.
Yeah, I think I actually took that picture like the last late show.
Rabbit.
Oh,
Right?
We missed
Semi
Rabbit.
truck, cookies, whiskey. Boom, rabbit. What is this at the bottom? I have no idea.
Cheese and
when
a
I made it at
stein.
first, it said jackal, and I was like, no, it's
Uh-huh.
not jackal, rabbit. Drax. DJ gear, boom, black and
Headphones,
green.
yeah.
You know, it's Drax. There you go. Boom. Easy as that. You got to have Trey in there. We got where? Oh, there he is. Yeah, Trey. So you got a security badge? Oh yeah, a shirt for every event.
Yes.
Because you do.
Yes.
You have one for every event in Banter. You got to have one for Razor. You know, it was her birthday yesterday, but you know, if she's watching, happy birthday, Razor.
Yeah,
Yep.
happy birthday, Razor. Aw.
But I thought it was cool. It gave her bats, and then you know, you got Waffle. You got to have Meta. You can't have one without the other.
Mrs.
So he's got a
Doubtfire
playbill.
bag.
Yes, thank you, thank you. I told AI, I'm like giving him a ridiculously large handbag. That's what it gave me. But yeah, the action
Oh,
figures of
that was
Banter.
hilarious. And there was
Oh,
a
yeah.
theme.
Gotta
It
keep
was
his Doubtfire
Razor's
costume
birthday, but
somewhere.
also everybody on the Late Show got one.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So-
you didn't do Irish.
I didn't do Irish. We'll have to. We'll do another. AI was getting mad at me.
Shame.
AI got mad at me. Listen,
Shame.
I
Bald Kitty's
okay.
mad at you.
Bald Kitty is mad at me. So this is the thing. And I know Deadpool's sitting there. Oh, sorry. Okay, listen. I have 3 accounts on this website because that's how many times I had a request, and I had to change. It gave rabbit butterfly wings, and I was like, no, but that's a whole new image request. So I had to like waste one to change his name. It was stupid.
Listen.
Apparently,
How about
Crazy Woman is against their policy because I tried putting Crazy Woman on yours, and AI goes, no, stop.
Oh my
And I was
God.
like, if only you
Okay.
knew her. It didn't like.
So
I gave it Deadpool's picture, and it literally just had an
because it was
aneurysm.
copyrighted.
Yeah,
Even
and I
though
was
it
like,
was pink.
dang.
Even though it was pink.
It's still solid as Deadpool.
Oh, lame.
Yeah, but no,
So
I will
listen.
Irish. I will get a picture of your. I have a picture of Avatar, and I will.
You have.
I will
You,
make
you can make
an
them for
action figure.
people.
Yeah.
For the next time you host with the Late Show, let's have another video. Do anyone else who's
And
hosted that
updated.
wasn't in there, because we do have a couple new hosts, and there's a host that is going to be hosting. There wasn't a Panda one either. So yes, let's get the rest of the hosts, and then let's get some of the people that are here in the audience every week, and we'll do another video.
I would say let's
Yeah.
do this. If you weren't in the video
Yes.
and you are a host, have been a host, or will be a host in between now and the next time I'm hosting,
Mhm.
please go somewhere and take a picture of your avatar, or have someone take a picture of your avatar without a bunch of people
Mhm.
around. It makes it easier for AI if it's not having to
Yes.
like take one of like 20 people in a group.
And I've got one of Divine already for making a figure for my space that I'll send you.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay. Awesome. But yes, if you would like to have an action figure and you're not on the Late Show staff, feel free to message myself or Big John, whichever you're least afraid of talking to, and we'll make it happen.
So do we have to do like a sell the minute thing? If you two want to be made into a plastic figurine, send me a picture.
Yes. Had to grab my tablet. I left it over there. Woo! Now I'm spinning. Okay, we're good.
Mine's like right here, and I can't see it. I'm gonna give it a good old reach around.
Yeah,
There
you
we
do
go.
that. Okay, I'm making sure that we haven't missed anything.
I don't think.
Okay,
no.
we're on to Static's hot take. We'll do the final trivia question. And while we were watching the video, I did do a random roll of everybody here for the extra $25 Metastore gift card that is courtesy of Dutch Jones from last week. So I would like to announce that the winner of that gift card is Lord Death. Congratulations, you have won a 25.
Oh, yeah! Congratulations, Banter Late Show. Felicitations, virtuoso. Adulations coming your way because you merit all the applause today.
Can't believe I won something. Oh, we just
Now
lost
the
Kitty.
important question. Oh, she disappeared. So the important question. Are you in the Banter Discord? Oh yeah, you are. Because I remember. Yeah, you posted. So Kitty will be giving your name to Bob, and then Bob over the next possible week will reach out to you, asking for local currency and an email. I think that's everything I'm supposed to say. I don't know. She'll tell you what everything I forgot. I'll tell you that much. She'll
Okay, Banter crashed. I am back.
here. Come over here. Come over here. I'll poke you.
Stuck on
Get over here.
ships.
Get over here.
The stage is not even locked.
I'm trying.
You can just hop on.
I'll poke you.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay. Or Vanquisher took the barricade down.
Yeah,
or
it's not
Vanquisher
that
saved
wrong.
me. So anyway, sorry. I Banter crashed on me. So Lord Death, what's going to happen is I will give your name to Bob Works. He is a member of the SideQuest staff. He will message you directly on Discord. He will ask for your email address and your currency. And after you've got that message, within a couple days, you should have a code in your email for a gift card. So just keep an eye on your email. He's likely not going to send a message after to follow up. So let him know your information and then keep an eye on your inbox and on your spam just in case. They do work Monday to Thursday. I'll send it to him tonight. He will probably get to it on Monday or Tuesday. And thank you for being here.
You got most of it, John. You did good.
I feel like I got like
awesome.
80% of it there.
So make sure to use the one that you want that you use the most
Yeah.
with though, because one time I spent money on another one. Anyway,
Oh, I think most of us maybe only have one Quest account. I don't know. I only have one.
I have two. That's what I'm saying. Just don't.
Oh,
use the other
okay.
one. Okay, that's all.
I can
Yeah.
see my laser on the screen.
Yeah, you can on the screen. Static.
Sorry.
It's time
Yo.
for your hot take now.
Yeah.
We gonna get a hot mic?
We're gonna get a hot mic.
I summoned thee.
Mike and Flames.
Wrong one.
Whoa.
Wrong mic.
Check
Drop
1, 2.
like it's
Check
the wrong
1,
one.
2. All right. Let's drop my favorite karaoke song, everyone.
Tequila.
Changing. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Not
sounds
trying
good.
to get demonetized.
Margaritas, anybody? Alrighty, I'm gonna answer this one first. So, you're arrested, but nobody knows why. What would your friends immediately assume you did? So me, I stole all the bacon and eggs you have. All of them.
Okay, Parks and Rec.
Ha! I was about to say, okay there, Ron.
What would you be arrested for?
Now, this is my thing. Are we doing like a legitimate reason of why we're getting arrested? Or like your friends are just being your idiot friends and they're like, oh, he got arrested for this? Because.
Yes, that.
Oh, okay. For that,
Yeah.
They're probably gonna say I got arrested for being drunk in public or something that involved me doing something questionable in public. We'll say, yeah, my friends are
Nice.
You know, dinguses.
In the rain. Yeah, pina coladas in the rain.
I got
I believe it.
arrested for
Stealing all the cat food.
I got arrested for public intoxication. How's that? I don't know.
Valid. High five. Yeah. Same.
I like pina coladas.
Yes.
And getting caught in the rain.
Don't worry.
Okay,
I
so
am
like
so-
these lovely ladies here, if you would like to answer the question, step up to the microphone. Divine, you're first.
I hope it's pina coladas.
Am I Maggie? Am I Maggie? Yeah,
No,
I'm Maggie.
we
Yes.
don't want you
Alright.
to be Maggie.
Static, I'm messing with her.
Now she's not.
You were mega.
Now she is.
No.
What?
Troll. Your megaphone. You're good. We're just
Okay.
fucking with you.
Okay.
She was trying to make a joke.
Okay. Shut up. I was arrested for. Are you done? Okay. Where's your heckler tonight? By the way. Anyways.
Cece couldn't make it.
I was arrested.
Do it in the back.
Right? Me too. I always heckle. Anyways, I was arrested for not.
There you
oh,
go,
shit.
Divine.
Fucking hell. Okay, let me have my seat. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Quick, heckle him. This is your chance.
I was arrested for not coming out the house because I'm always in the house. I don't know, something like that. I don't know, something stupid. I was just trying
I think
to
she
think of
was
something
arrested
stupid.
for checking too many neck holes.
Yeah.
Yep, there you
Aggressively
go.
checking
There you
neck
go.
holes.
I checked neck holes in real life.
checking
There you
neck
go.
holes.
Let me check
Yeah,
your
what are
neck
you
hole.
up to, Divine?
And by that, she means decapitation. I'm just saying. That's why she's arrested.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Those aren't ribbons. Those are razor
Irish.
wire.
I'm gonna sit here.
You can sit there.
Now, in
Irish.
all honesty, yeah. Can you hear me?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
She said, "In all honesty."
In all honesty, I should have been arrested several times, and they have yet to catch me for taking down. It would be destruction of property, and it
Okay.
is taking.
What are you taking down? Oh, wait. You disconnected.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Dude.
You didn't have to go inside of me.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Hey, you were the one that was gone.
I'm stuck.
Now there's two.
Arrested for
So
impersonating
sorry,
her
I
mother.
didn't mean to go inside of you, but that thing
I
went
have
up
nowhere
inside
to
of
hide.
me again. Okay. So
You
anyway,
liked it, I heard.
destruction of
Okay, good.
Oh,
property
I was going to get a picture.
Yeah.
Destruction of property. Continue.
for taking our neighbors or somebody's flag and burning it, and
Was it an American
What was
flag?
the flag?
Confederate flag.
Yes, I support that.
I will say that I have burned a few political flags, but it's always been I've never gotten caught, and I've done it 17 times.
Oh my God!
Damn.
You heard it here. You heard it here
You're
first,
on a list
ladies and
somewhere.
gentlemen.
Oh yeah,
Talking
they're
about-
watching me.
Okay,
I got the
Irish
black-
reminded me.
You got the black A on your
On
your wall. Don't
Talking about taking political banners and flags and things. In the town I live in, there was a person that was running for the school board whose last name was Wood. So it said Wood for school board. I stole that immediately.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
You would.
Right?
Ron,
Of course I would.
what were you arrested
Well-
for?
Based on my set earlier, I was arrested for trespassing on elementary school property.
Oh gosh.
Do you by
That's a
any
joke.
chance
Where's
own
my
a
free
van?
candy? Does anyone else want to answer the hot take?
Oh,
Deadpool.
gosh.
Yeah. You feel free to check me out while I'm talking.
Oh, I'm
Anyway.
doing that right now.
She's checking out your butthole. No, you're not.
I would probably be arrested for the multiple times I've been on Banter with everyone and would just randomly just fall to the floor and start dancing, twerking, basically. As many times as I've done it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
Need
my
to have a
god.
snack, man. Need to hydrate.
Okay. Does anyone else want to answer the hot take?
having peanut butter
Or-
balls.
Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back.
Yeah, dipped. Oh, jeez.
Balls dipped in peanut butter. That was one of the answers tonight at Jackbox. It's still going, Deadpool. You'd
It's
be
still
proud.
going. Yeah. Oh, it's never going away.
Yeah.
Still gone.
No.
Mhm.
Anyone else want to answer the hot take before we do the trivia question?
The hot take that went off the rails a little bit, but I don't mind.
Yes.
What do you guys think of me being an anarchist, but like putting an anarchy flag on my wall upside down? What does that mean? Because I like the V.
Most of the time when you fly
You
a flag
like the
upside
V.
down, it means distress.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
go with that
exactly
one,
it. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's a good one. Okay,
So
thank
I
you.
don't know. I guess
Okay, cool.
a rebel in distress, if you flew an anarchy flag upside down. But
I like it.
you know what, Zeffy? You do you, buddy. That's you keep being Zeffy.
Oh, that's the best Zeffy,
Yes.
man. Right there. Our only Zeffy.
I know what
Yep.
Vanquishers would be.
What?
He would get arrested for being too. I just saw. The heck was that? Vanquisher would get arrested.
It
for
was a
being too
gooch.
good.
He was speeding.
Just
Too good at what?
being too good at Unity. That's what a Vanquisher would get arrested for.
Too good at Unity. Why
Oh,
would
yeah.
he be
Being
arrested
the
for that?
Lock him up.
Because you see how many jails that man has made? At least 2 that I know of.
You know what he would complete in jail? What he would complete in there if you locked
Yeah.
him up and gave him a computer?
Oh, well, and the one in the
That'd be
court.
terrifying. Let's also just, Kitty, he has given you buttons with magical abilities in here. Let's. I don't know if they're YouTube friendly.
Well,
Oh, yes.
that's because I called him God. And then, you know,
I'm gonna press it.
I would be really scared of
and I
what
got
he
a
would add.
wand.
Yeah.
I got a wand. And,
Where does he get these wonderful
and I can
toys?
peg.
Let me do it.
I can peg.
Let me do it. Let me do it. Hello, man. Let me go back to my seat.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Gonna get knocked
It is
YouTube.
time for the trivia question.
Welcome to YouTube
Oh, yeah?
After Dark.
Yeah. And now we've got so it is a 4-week cool down list, and we added, who got it right? Was it wrong? Who the hell got the first one right?
Arkin.
Oh my god.
Arkin.
Arkin, thank you. Holy crap.
This is why I write
This
them down.
man sends me the winners list every week. Thank you. So we've added Arkin to the list, and because of the random roll, we have added Lord Death to the list. So now the list with those two is Goron, Vansky, IT Trade, Lost X Fam, $5 Chips, Chatty, and Rutherford. So if you are on that list and you know the answer, please do not jump. If nobody knows the answer and you know the answer, you can jump at that point and we will randomly roll it. But let's give people not on the list a chance to win. Static, all you, boo.
All right, folks. We're in Banter. Can you find a seat, a beat, and maybe forget what you were saying mid-sentence?
Jump from Irish.
Irish?
Would that be the Cinema 3D? Because we're always playing
No, it is
the
not.
song pop in there. Oh,
Nope, good
guess,
guess, though.
Good guess.
damn.
Oh my god, I think I'm crashing again.
Where in Banter for a beat and maybe forget what you were saying mid-sentence.
This sounds like me.
Get another jump from Irish.
Irish.
Oh, wait, and I do see
Zeffy's place, Can of Banter.
It is Can of Banter.
Oh my god, I was gonna guess it. Oh.
Congrats, Irish. You are a winner of a $25 Metastore gift card.
I'm actually really
Congrats.
Yep, good job.
Yay!
So sick. So cute.
Except for the fact that John didn't think I was good enough to have a doll.
Aww.
Hey now. I didn't have a picture of your avatar to use at the time. AI got mad at me. Trust me, it's been like 4 days.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You are lying. Whoa, wait, Zeffy, hold up. Whoa, you're lying. You know how I know you're lying? You are.
She's running up to me. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Dude, you freaking have an avatar with me by myself, or between you and Dead Set, where you wore the MILF. Remember? Hello. Yeah.
No idea you're talking
Just
about.
saying.
Yeah.
But that's a picture
just
with
saying.
people around.
I preferably need a picture of just
you.
I can do it with multiple people. It's just a little harder.
Thank you.
Okay.
But no, I will.
So-
Give me a few weeks, and I will make more.
That was awesome. Oh, you're so awesome.
The custom song by Divine this week goes to Constantine. Congratulations. Are you in the Discord, Constantine?
I'm not. I don't believe I am.
Okay. You and Divine will talk when we end this then, and then she will make a song for you and we will play it next week at the show.
Okay.
And then the custom costume alteration by Gooch Monkey. This week, the winner is Zeffy. Congratulations, Zeffy. You win a custom costume alteration by Gooch. And then the heckler for next week is going to be Mrs. Divine. Congratulations. So on that note, let's do one more picture, and then we are going to listen to Divine's song from last week where she was given free reign by Dutch and has outdone herself. I haven't listened to it, but she has told me she has outdone herself, and I believe her. Okay, come on up.
More me than AI. This is more me than AI. Yep.
Bavu, come on up. Irexer, are you in there still? Irish.
Come on over, everybody.
Anyone hiding in the darkness? Come on up for a picture.
Come out of the darkness.
Get over here, Irish.
Look at that.
So the darkness is up there, right? We got Batman.
The big Lego chef guy starts wandering over here. I'm going to freak out.
Actually, there was Lego at one point. Every time we would go to like Greg's or something like that, I would just run to the Lego right away.
Nice.
And just look ahead at the back wall. Vinkster will tell us when he's done.
And make sure you turn up your volumes for the song, because you're not going to want to miss it. Trust me.
Who's smiling right now in the real world?
Really? What do you mean about that?
I am.
Divine, can you crouch a little bit?
And who's crying?
Thank you. That's perfect.
You want a better look, huh? I know.
Butterballs.
Right.
You know it.
Peanut butter balls.
Peanut butter balls.
Peanut butter balls.
Oh, Irish is joining us.
There's Irish.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can make a spot for. Let's right here, between me and Ron or something. Like there. No. Okay. There we go.
Is Vanquisher just waiting to see how long we'll stand here for?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Probably.
I don't know what's happening. Well,
He
I'm
left.
just
Just waiting.
Yeah, he's gone. We're done.
He's in the kitchen, microwaving a burrito.
He's taking his dog for a walk. Okay, time for Divine Song.
You know how
Thank
funny
you,
that would be one
Vanquisher.
time?
Yes, Vanquisher said it.
Yep, turn your
Vanquisher,
volumes up
please
on your
do
hand.
that one time. Just start messing with a microwave in the background.
Why can't I hear him? I can't hear him for some reason.
No, he was very quiet. I could barely hear him too. I just heard somebody really.
Is he not
didn't
here?
actually himself, that's all.
He's not here
No,
for
he
the
is
song.
here. He's here.
Aw.
No, he is. He's here, but I don't know.
It'll be on YouTube.
Okay, I'll turn it up.
Yeah. Alright, turn it up, y'all.
Well, his name's Dutch
We'll get it
Jones,
to
but
him.
I
He
call
has to
him
work.
Dick Juice. Rolling through banter, hot as hell, no need to seduce. Gotta walk like sin and a grin like Vice. He'll take your girl, your guy. Hell, he doesn't think twice. He's got lube in his pockets, sass in his stride. You might talk trash, but you're still down to ride. Yeah, he's a freak in the chat. I've heard it's bigger than a moose. He has everyone screaming for a bottle of dick juice. Oh, dirty Dutch, you glorious mess. You make chaos look sexy in a thrift store dress. We don't know where you came from or how you produce, but you leave our DM sticky with that Dutch dick juice.
Oh my god.
Said I'm Dutch, baby, I don't come to play. But he left 5 people limping yesterday. So raise a glass or a safe word or two, 'cause Dutch is coming, and so are you. You say you, but you're still gonna flirt. Dutch can make a girl lift up her skirt. He's the bad decision. You texted 302, then blame on tequila, but we know it was you. Going right in lines with a hand in my lace, thinking about that juice, hot picking up pace. Talk low and I lose all control, wanna ride that wave till I flood my soul. So if you're down, I won't refuse. Let me drown in that sweet dick juice. Yeah, dirty Dutch, scandalous beast at the Banter show. You're the after dark feast. So raise your glass because he's about to let it loose. Come on, Dutch, give us that hot, sexy dick juice.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh, oh, oh. Fuck. Oh. Yes. Oh, fuck. Yes. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh. Fuck. Oh. Yes. Oh. Fuck. He'll go so fast you can call him Barry, hitting it like the Flash with a chest so hairy. He's got more loads than you can carry. He'll have you making noise like that platypus named Perry. Sever it, 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 sever it. Yeah, dirty Dutch, you scandalous beast at the Banter show. You're the after dark feast. So raise your glass because he's about to let it loose. Come on, Dutch, give us the hot, sexy dick juice.
And you can drop it in the chat. Okay.
Thank you, shishi, arigato, danke, merci, terima kasih. Gracias, grazie, obrigado. Banter Late Show wants to thank you. Syukura de rim, ultimas syukran. Tusen tak maraming salamat. Can't thank you enough.
I just wanted to say in just under half an hour, we're going to do Song Pop over at the 3D Cinema. And after we're done Song Pop, it's Static's Attic. We'll be watching Mayhem It is a fucking phenomenally good movie. It is so enjoyable. I can't wait to see it again. Divine, if you're able to stay up. Deadpool, if you're able to come. You guys bring the Mystery Science Theater energy, and we love having you there. All the rest of you, please, if you're going to be up, if you don't have to get up early tomorrow, you're going to be around, come and hang out with us in the 3D cinema for the rest of this evening. Thank you for coming out. We'll be here again next week. I'll be hosting with Captain Dan next week. Oh, and you know what? Since he's not here right now, his birthday is May 7th, okay? So we're going to embarrass the fuck out of him, and he doesn't even know it. We're going to antagonize him for his birthday when he hosts on Sunday. Oh, yeah.
Unless he's watching on YouTube. Which,
nah, he won't.
Captain Dan, if you're watching on YouTube, you didn't hear anything.
No,
he
heard
watches
nothing,
a later
and I've already
date.
been
You didn't hear
plotting
anything.
stuff, so he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Oh no,
He
you've been
doesn't
plotting?
know. I've been plotting. Yeah, there's a thing that's going to happen. A thing.
Oh,
It's going to be a thing. A thing. But yes.